Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell used stuff on eBay. We got 2 days worth of stuff going out here and it's not very much unfortunately, but I'm pretty happy with what we do have because at least it's something. Sales have been slow mostly because the stuff I'm listing right now, I know it's stuff that's going to take a longer time to sell. Sewing machine parts, some different types of clothing and different things. I just know what I'm listing right now isn't stuff that's going to sell right away. It's going to take some time and that's totally fine. This next week I'll probably go try and mix in some things that do sell faster, just to kind of help out. But anyways, I want to show you guys what we got here on the table. There's some pretty good stuff. We got quite a few $40 sales here. Good books in this lot. So anyways, let's take a look. All right, so here's my last 2 days worth of sales. Some of this is pretty old items in my store. I've got the oldest 500 items on like 30% off sale, and then the next oldest 500 on like 15% off, and then nothing else is on sale right now. This is just kind of what I'm doing right now for my sales. Moving some older stuff, but not the newer stuff as much. Portraits NSU Jazz Ensemble. Got like $10 or $15 for that. Pretty good. Little CD. And then here's a PC game. This was on one of my sales. Castles 2. Not a lot of value. Big old stack of Troll and I. These went out to actually a viewer of the channel, so thank you so much. Got 15 copies of those. I gave them a great deal, and I'll be shipping those out today. Very happy to see those go. I think I still got like 5 copies of that left or something. One pair of Adidas. These were on sale as well. I have like $1 into those, so still making some good money. This is a manual for a Beamer Pro. Really good value. Anytime you see that Beamer group stuff, it's probably going to be good. Little drummer musical book. A lot of this drummer or even different instrument stuff sells really slowly and not for a lot. If it's something you're listing, be prepared to hang on to it, but it does sell. It really does. One pair of vintage Tommy capris. If these were actual jeans instead of just capris, they would have done a lot better. They've got kind of the cool little red, white, and blue patches. Those did sell. These are some Nike vintage like track pants, windbreaker type pants. Those sold 1914. I just listed those. I'm right about at 2,000 right now on my numbers on these SKUs. That went out. Here are 4 bolts in this package here. We sold all of those today. That was like $30. That was a really good sale. $5 or what was that? $7 a bolt, a little bit more, $7.50. 2 pieces of fabric. This one is by Moda. I can't remember who this one is by. It's really cool though. Got the butterflies. Probably could have charged it a little bit more for that, but I'm not trying to get too much money on my fabric. I'm just trying to move it. This little handkerchief was originally in one of these bags, but I totally ran out of bags yesterday, so I started stealing some from things I had sold like this. So I pulled it out of the bag and reused the bag because I didn't realize I was out. I thought I had more and I went and they're gone. So I need to reorder some more bags, unfortunately. I actually reused most of these bags. These probably won't get reused because this might go in a padded flat rate. But everything else here, I'll reuse these bags. So some of them do get shipped out. Sometimes they get torn and messed up. But I try and reuse them as much as I can. You see this one's got a few different numbers on it already. It's been used a few times. Here's a Jose Cuervo shirt, a little vintage shirt. Took an offer of that this morning for $7. I had 2 of these Kohler plumbing catalogs. This one I believe is from 1972. I think this number means the year if I remember correctly. The other one was like 48 and they both sold really fast, less than a month. So any of these like product catalogs from different companies, the older ones, they all sell pretty good. 3 Supermen. This was in my big action figure buy. I just lotted them together to get a little bit of money out of that. Could have put them in my booth for $1 a piece, but I thought I'd go ahead and sell them. This slide plate is not in great condition, but it's still sold. I priced it lower because of that. Only sewing machine part today. 2 parts to a salad shooter, Presto salad shooter. These actually went to different buyers. This is part of the stuff that I've got on deep discount, and that's why it's actually finally selling. Probably had it overpriced initially, but it is now moving. Same thing with this guy. I had a couple hundred of these action figures back about a year ago. Actually, no, it's been longer than that. It's been almost 2 years now, wow. And he's now on pretty deep discount too. I've got one other left out of that massive lot. Made some great money. Stragglers are finally selling off. Just listed this, and it sold pretty quickly. Bill Winston, What Is Man? A lot of these like Christian DVD series do pretty good for me. Some of them aren't good, some of them are. They're lower print, so there's not a lot of them out there. So for that reason, the price doesn't drop on them like it does with DVDs that they make millions and millions of. Book set, My First Steps to Reading. This is not a complete set, unfortunately, but there's quite a few there. Anytime I find a bundle of books that are all the same book, lot them up, get some cash out of them. Love doing that. Here's another part to a under the cabinet coffee maker. What do they call them? Black & Decker Space Savers. This kind was discontinued, but I'm still selling some of the parts off that weren't the problem issues. 2 books. Both of these went for $40. So we got $80 worth of books right here. Advanced Engineering Mathematics and a hymnal. Hymns Old and New. Both for $40. Very happy with that. This book I didn't send to Amazon because basically the sales rank on it was horrible. I think it had an E-score of 0, maybe 1. So it went to my eBay pile instead of Amazon. But that was my thought process for why I sent it there. And one hat, Bald Head Island. So yeah, pretty cool. That is everything going out today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.